Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and as promised, no more COVID hair. See, I told you I was going to get rid of that shit. God, that feels so good. I love the fact that I can actually get a haircut again. Oh, they did make me wear a mask, and that was a little bit annoying, but, you know, every business has a right to choose, so I will certainly respect a business saying to be inside here, you have to do that. But when the government tells me, no, that's my attitude. Anyway, let's go back to the Ball Bash 2020. Now, we are on the female bracket. You got to see already the Calico versus the Darkness. That is going to be a really good contest, I think. I don't know who won it. That hasn't been aired at the time of this filming. But we are going to show you two snakes now that I really, really like. You want to start with number 1 or number 8, Kurt?
8.
Start with number 8. So we're going to start with the bottom of the bracket first. Now, I'm going to probably plot her whole tub. Because this girl is... Well, no. I can pull you out all the way. I thought you were nesting. I thought you might have been nesting, but you're crawling around. So this girl is just a straight albino. That's all she is. But she is a beautiful albino. Really nice contrast, really nice yellow. So we can get her on this pink background. Pink for the ladies, right? Hey, come on. There you go. And this is also the one that had that little freckle. Remember that little freckle? So this is a snake we produced in-house. Had that little freckle right there. Just a beautiful, see, it doesn't wipe off, I promise. Beautiful snake overall. One thing about these albinos, they get in the coconut and they get little pieces of coconut. I'm always picking off of them. But all in all, really gorgeous snakes. Just love them. So anyway, this will be her first year producing for us. We do expect her, see, she even got coconut over the pink. What are you doing, girlie? We do expect her to produce. See if we can kind of see that. You can see the growth through there. See all that? Lumpy, lumpy. Blip, blip, blip. And the swell. So she is going to be making babies for her first time ever, we hope. And that is an albino. Of course, this is a recessive trait. So the cool thing with albino is it's old school, man. There has been albinos. We're one of the first ever ball python morphs to really kind of make ball pythons mean something, you know, to have something other than just the regular old ball python out there. So albinos, like a lot of snakes, one of the first ones to hit the market. With that, there are several different lines of albino. Now, you know, when you get into your boa, you have 2 separate lines that aren't incompatible. That's really not what I'm talking about here. But you do have albino, and you do have lavender albino. Lavender albino and albino not compatible at all, and they look visually different. You can spot them. Lavender albino, of course, has more lavender in it. However, there's a snake called toffee out there. Toffee is an allelic, or is a recessive combo that happens to be allelic with regular albino, where you can make a toffino, which is just a gorgeous snake. So they can do quite a bit. Throw in some black pastel, watch that contrast explode. Lots of neat things in that snake. Now, I'm going to show you a snake that I wanted on my side of the bracket, but Kurt beat me to the punch. This was the overall number 1 seed for the females in the tournament. Overall number 1 seed. She's proven. So that means she has produced for us before. She's going into her 2nd year of production. Oh man, oh man. Am I going to be able to get her out? Yes. I almost forgot I had a male in there with her, but they are not hooked up. So I will bring her out for you. She needs almost no introduction. She is, I would say, one of a kind, but that's not true. We've made several of these now, so there are more of them out there. But she was the first. She is a Calico blitz, also called the Calitz. Now just look at that pattern. Get a good look at it all down the side. You can see a little bit of Calico white coming in. That gets really reduced. But then look at the side here. All the orange. And then the belly is just really strange. Almost looks like a pied belly in there. But there's no pied in this snake whatsoever. I'm just going to set her down so you guys can see all of her goodness. Now she did produce for us last year. But I don't think she is gravid right now. Although I'm hoping she gets that way. She is also our snake that famously says boa right across there. So she's a little bit of a species confused. There you can see it. So this is our Calico Blitz. And again, just a 2-gene combo, Calico and Blitz. Did not come out how I expected. And looking at the Blitz really close, I saw a lot of like highlighting like through here. And I thought maybe it would do what pastel does with Calico and you'd get a lot of white. Totally mistaken. Completely. But man, I was happy to be wrong because I think this snake is just so funky and just a really beautiful snake. So we have put more genes into this since then. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I don't think this is going to be overly a close competition. So I'll show you the potential in that combo. This is mind-blowing. This snake will be on the bracket in the future years. However, not this year. It's not you, huh? It's you. Oh, I know. You're Little Miss Angry Pants. So this is kind of a bonus female to share with you. This is one of her offspring, and we believe this to be a banana blitz black pastel calico. Now again, I'm not 100% sure, but this shows you the potential in those combinations. And if you look at the tail, you'll certainly see the same aspects coming out that you saw on mom. Right through there and in the belly. The color bleeding into the belly. All that tail lengthening there. And then, of course, the pattern is just so much white inside there is why we think the calico's there, because it does interact with banana pretty well. And then black pastel is mostly based just on the pattern itself. However, there's not a whole lot of spotting coming in, so I don't know if maybe one's missing. We really won't know 100% for sure until we breed this animal. But the side pattern is just what I'm looking at here. Phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal animal. Her stripe on that yellow pink background almost looks neon in person. All right, girl, I'll put you back. I know. I know. All right, guys, well, in case you forgot, I will go ahead and tell you how to vote. It's really simple. Just write down in the comments, you simply write albino or Calitz. Your votes will pick the winner, and it also goes to show who's going to pair up next year. Now, I've been asked a lot of times, and I didn't mention this to Kurt, and I'll start mentioning that in these videos. I don't think it's going to happen, so what the hell. Everybody's been saying, well, will you do a giveaway on YouTube for one baby from the pairing? And I said, nah, we do that on Patreon. But I'll tell you what I'll do for you guys. I got to run it by Patreon first, make sure they're cool with it, okay? Because they do kind of control what we do here to some extent. I imagine they will be, with the understanding of what we're trying to accomplish, and the fact they're getting at least 2 giveaways out of this with the best genetics. If we did a giveaway on YouTube, it'd probably be where we'd mark an egg, and whatever came out of that egg would be what it would be. But would you want to do that, Kurt, if we got to 100,000 subscribers before that pairing happened?
Sure.
Before that pairing happens and hatches, then I'll tell you what, if we can get to 100,000 subscribers, we're at 52,000 as we say this, so you have to tell your friends, you have to watch a lot more videos, spread that around, whatever the hell you need to do, before that clutch hatches, you know, then hey, sure, as long as I can get it approved by the Patreon folks to do one giveaway on YouTube, we will do one. Now, it will not be a guaranteed genetic. It'll mark an egg. It'll be like a random thing. And then we'll give it away somehow. Not sure. All right, that's all I got. Craig, you want to add?
So what time frame are we looking at to where we need to be to 100?
I have no damn clue.
Oh, so would it be like a year from now for the next breeding season?
I would say you would have at least a year. Okay. But you may not have much more. Because when we go into the next breeding season, this is picked, and we start making that pairing, they could go the first part of the year, they could go the last part of the season. I don't have a control over that. So you don't want to settle on, you want to get that rolling. And I will check with Patreon to see if that's okay. But we would have to be at 100,000 subscribers before that snake hatches. That would be the deal. If not, no giveaway. I think that's fair. All right, anything else you want to add, Kurt?
No.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.